And
And we are
live.
here.
A couple of moments late.
Okay,
Let's use
so I think
that
we're
one.
good.
There we go. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties farting around with Prisma Arena
Well,
on Tabletopia.
was it literally that you were forgetting the hash?
I believe that would be called a problem existing between keyboard and chair. Definitely. Yeah, I was putting in the code and it was just like not having it. And I was like, what's wrong with this thing? Why it not work? And, shaking things about. And yes. Yeah, you need to have the hashtag at the start of it. So there you go.
So this is all loading in now.
How are you? You seem very tired.
Yeah, it's loaded the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Hang on. Back to lobby. I just got to change the setup. Yeah, hang on.
They live. They do indeed, Ken. Barely. Oh, wait for the game to start by Rory.
Yeah, it should have kicked you
out. Yeah, in the bottom corner it just says very sinisterly, the game has been changed. And it's just like, it's really super sinister. No, Rory does not get a last initial because Michael does not need a last initial today. It's all right. Pray I do not alter it further. Is that a Lord of the Rings reference? No, it's Star Wars, isn't it? I think. Here's $10. Go see a Star Wars. Vader, apparently. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm in kind of serious mode at the moment. My head is fried, so I have to kind of like
do something to lighten your world, as it were.
Yeah. How's your week been? Well, your days since Wednesday.
There's been a lot of pain, which I'm kind of done with, as you would expect.
Mm-hmm.
The highlights was probably we had a bag of cat litter delivered this morning, so that was a thrill.
Sorry, that's great news.
That's literally like the most exciting thing. Like, I went to the store yesterday and bought ingredients for mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's kind of it. Ken says, if I'm in pain, it's not a bad option. Yes, I'm just sort of like sprinkling all over a box in the corner of the room, so I don't have to make my way all the way to the bathroom. Delightful. No, I'm all right.
I appreciate that Ken recognizes his limits as well.
Yes.
Sign of maturity.
Yeah, I meant to say you don't have to lift it.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah, we have most of our stuff delivered now, so like groceries and books and stuff. I have Gwenpool arriving tomorrow, so that's going to be exciting. When I read it, I'll drop it over yours as well, so you can give it a shot.
Cool. Well, there's actually lots of little interesting things that have happened over the last couple of days.
Okay.
Played a bit more of a short hike.
Nice.
So when I went to buy like Hades or some other games, I saw a short hike. I was like, nope, going for that one because it was just so chill.
Short hike is absolutely lovely. Steph's got it on Switch as well, and just adores it.
So I had finished it pretty much, but I was just playing some of the extra stuff on it. Because of Black History Month on Comixology, all of the Black Panther and, in terms of what I was interested in, Black Panther and Miles Morales books are all discounted.
Oh, cool.
So I bought up all of the Ta-Nehisi Coates writing on Black Panther that I'd missed.
Mhm.
Also some by I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing her name. The author of Binti, which is an amazing sci-fi novella by an African American writer. She's living in the US.
Okay.
So apparently she's done like a 4-episode run on Black Panther as well. So I kind of spent about 40 quid, and it's going to keep me going for a long, long time. I saved about 60 quid on it.
You say a long, long time. It's like a week or so.
Yeah.
Week or so of reading. That'll be fine.
Played some more, like just kind of short games of Marvel Legendary, and this time I did get my ass handed to me.
Cool. Well
on
done.
the 2 games, which kind of felt a bit better. I can definitely see the appeal. I know I messaged you. Like, it's just fast to set up and fast to play, and there's a lot of stuff you can mix and match together. It still has that thing of, multiple fronts. Like, you can't win until you take out the villain, but you have to like defeat them 4 times. But you also have to beat the villains and henchmen that are coming out as well. And
so
it's
clarification. Yes, legendary, not champions.
So Ken, this is just following up from our talking about superhero games on Wednesday, and I hadn't played Marvel Legendary, even though it had been sitting there, because it immediately kind of got replaced by Marvel Champions. So it still doesn't quite have that like epic finale showdown. Now, I was playing with Red Skull in the base game, but I think for me it would compete for my attention with Shards of Infinity. It's that level of game. There isn't the same thinkiness of say Marvel Champions.
Cool.
And then went back to playing last night. Like, now I started 10:30. Like. So it's not like I have a whole lot of time. I started back playing Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay solo, because I'm like, I kind of have a rule in my head is that's occupying table space, and it's like, and I can't play something else until I finish that and clear it off. So I was like, right, need to move the story forward a little bit more.
And 7 hours later, you were still there at the table.
1:30.
Okay, well, that's not too shabby.
Yeah, I didn't get very far. It's just constantly like checking back over rules and.
Are you still juggling like 4 books, or?
Yes.
Yikes.
Possibly more.
More?
Well, it's kind of like checking back into, like, I was trying to level up my character to make it a little bit easier. It hasn't. Because I don't have a sense of what the rate of progression is really, to get me to that equivalent of what might be a second level. And I just keep failing the dice rolls. It's just like perception checks and stuff like that, which is hard when you're playing solo. Then there's no one else to catch the thing, and then I have to figure out what I do instead.
Yeah, you kind of hope that like the dice rolls, well, in a group would sort of like average out over time, and you just seem to be getting the poopy end of the stick, as it were. And if that keeps on happening, yeah,
and the characters aren't great, and it's that thing of I'm trying to figure out the means of how I can kind of bump the score, because there is like advantage. Yeah, so I even like spent points. So there are kind of like fortune points that you can spend to re-roll.
Okay.
And then you have to take that re-roll, but they're inevitably worse than the first time, which is like.
Do you at least get to take the higher number of the two, or is it like no. You've chosen to re-roll tough? You're done with it. Oh, man. Yikes.
So,
have you ever thought about cheating?
I am. Kind of do a little bit, but well, no, I'm kind of like
for this world, man.
I need to keep the story flowing, so I'm trying to figure out another way around. But it's like I kind of enjoy it, but it's too much mental load, and I keep talking about this when it comes to playing games. Like, I definitely won't be playing squad leader.
And advanced squad leader is even worse. It's what is it? Oh, John, who does all the Munchkin art.
John Kovac.
Yeah, Kovalic. Yeah. He posted up some stuff from Advanced Squad Leader on his Twitter yesterday, and I just went, "What? This is not a game. This is a freaking Bible. Let's say no." So, I played Tiny Towns yesterday. Solo twice. I really enjoyed it. It's got a lovely sort of like puzzly feel to it. Ken described it as a roll and write with 0 rolling and no writing. And I can totally get that vibe, you know, flipping out the cards and everything. And it's got a couple of sort of like different suggestions for how to play solo. And you know me, I'm not the hugest fan of solo play, but it's like, it was a nice little sort of puzzly affair to just sort of like sit there and go, okay, so if I do this, I'm trying to work that out, trying to work out that. It was, it's very, very lovely. I guarantee that it's going to go down well with pretty much everybody who I play it with. So whether that's Steph or like our friends Rain and Dandy or anybody from like, you know, game group, because it's just like, it's a nice quick 40 minutes or so. And yeah, there's so much replayability in there as well, with, because you choose a different set of cards every time you play to represent different buildings, but those buildings are represented by the same sets of tokens. It's great. It's absolutely lovely. Big fan. And I watched WandaVision first thing this morning as well, and haven't got anybody to talk to about it.
What I'm curious is the episode length changing? Is it still kind of 20 minutes?
Today's one was a bit longer. Today's one, I think total, including the ridiculous credits at the end, comes in at about 42 minutes.
Oh, so they are getting longer.
Yes.
Yay.
So yeah, I mean the actual like the run of the episode actually felt like it was a bit longer. It didn't feel like it had gone in a snap like that. Thanos. And yeah, it's yeah.
We can talk later.
Yeah. Ken's pushing to chat to catch up with the show earlier. I can actually have somebody to chat with. Oh, by the way, Yoss in the chat asking what games did I now play on stream? Tiny Town, Second Chance, Village by the River. We're going to be doing Seasons in Space tonight, designed by Aquasulus, who's part of the Idol community. So yeah, also it's Yoss's birthday.
Happy birthday, Yoss. I will not be singing it to you. Michael might, because he's got a better voice than I do.
Yeah, 78 years young. Bless him. Doesn't look a day over 83. Yeah, it's cool. Hope you have a fabulous and lovely day. It's been cool, sort of like trying to find like other games to play, not just sort of like solo, but playing with like other people, like that are streamable. So it's very cool. Oh, he's doing something. I don't know what.
Hang on.
What are you doing, you mystery man? It's the little things.
People can pay for placements in the future.
That's it. 20 quid, and the banner at the bottom of the stream is yours.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Actually, just send me a game and a request. That's all. What else? Oh, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver will be mailed out today or shortly to us. So you can add them to your selection of unplayed Marvel Champions games.
My ever-growing freaking pile. I need to work out a better storage solution for them. I can't just have like 5 or 6 of them in my Gamegenic box. Lovely though my Gamegenic box is.
But put your active ones in. You have to put your active ones in there.
Yeah, but I want to play with them all, you know?
Well, you're not going anywhere. You don't need to keep them in a Gamegenic box. Just keep them in the original box.
Yeah, but there's all the ones that are that came in the little plastic containers.
Yeah.
And
So
they're
put all
sort
them.
of like
So I think what
loose.
people are doing is they're putting their heroes into that box, and they're putting all the villains into the Rise of the Red Skull box.
Oh, okay. That makes a level of
Mhm.
sense that I would never have thought of. I should probably just make up a bunch of, not barriers. What's the word I'm looking for?
Dividers.
Dividers. That's the one. I know Ken's got a few of them, but I would like to print them out over here, I guess, and
Mm-hmm.
make them up. It'll be good. Yeah. Dividers. I can spell. Oh man! All right, shall we do a thing?
Yes, I'm just checking to see what we have here.
Okay, share screen, application window, share, boom. There you go.
I don't think
So I make them despite not playing the game. I'm quite behind, but no one has reached out for more dividers, so maybe I've been replaced. Oh, Ken, sad face.
Okay, so this is the one. Now I know Tershuk doesn't work as it is. I don't think, but I'm just going to open the Google Doc for the or the sheets where I've got the thing stats to compare it.
All right, I've just got some cameras set up. So there's camera 1, camera 2 from Rory's side of the action, camera 3, that good overhead board, and then camera 4 for style. Ooh, style. Cool. All right, so as we said last week, Rory's been coming up with a whole bunch of new characters, and we're just going to give them a shot, see how they go. So we have these 4 brand newbies.
Yeah.
And I will ask you in a moment, of course, to run through them and say, hey, this is what these are.
Totally unbalanced.
Yeah, it's like, are they incredible or are they incredibly broken? Who knows or dares to dream?
So I always think of Isaac when I hear the term broken. You know, Isaac used to play with us.
Yeah.
So broken.
I mean, I also think of Isaac, but I think the binding of Isaac, when you get like absolutely broken synergies and everything is just like, oh yeah. Hey, Xate is in the chat. Hello, Xate. Welcome. Hope you're doing okay on this most holiest of days. Saint Yoss's birthday. 2038 years old.
Okay.
Ooh, Xate got a package. Okay, Xate, what'd you get? What'd you get? I got a package today as well, so which was a copy of A War of Whispers.
Ooh.
Which is immediately going to be put into the trade pile because I have no interest in it.
So I'm trying to think which one. So last week you actually played DMOC, wasn't it?
Let's have a look. Aspire. Draw a combo card if they were unable to. Yeah. So I played DMOC last time. Yeah.
And you
because
played
I really
Krusta,
liked it.
And you played Krusta, and I played Ladron, and Minine. So it's Fistrock then that you need.
So I get the yellow one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I really like the DMOC one. Like it's broken.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all broken in their own glorious special way. Aren't we all, really? So do you want to go through the 4 of them and we'll shout them out to what they are? So let's kick off with Fizzrock on my side.
So the key thing is, like with all of these, it's starting with the emotion, not the ability. So the abilities are totally open to being reinvented or changed or adjusted as long as they capture the feel of the emotion. which makes it quite interesting in a game where there's like mechanical elements. So Fizzrock is the curious. So we need something to kind of capture the feel of curiosity. It's kind of upside and or downside to it. So with this one, we have the ability is peak. So you're being curious. And that's during a move action that Fizzrock performs, they may also target a friendly hero or rival hero within range. Look at the top 2 cards of the hero's combo deck, then return the cards in the same order.
Okay, so it's basically it's giving you a heads up on what you can either expect to come up on your next round from your deck, or what you can expect to potentially be hit with on a future round by your opponent. Okay.
Now, it obviously doesn't catch the fullness of curiosity of kind of, the, I guess, being willing to look wrong or, stick your neck out. So I might have to try and think about that in the gameplay. But for now, it's like, because it ends up becoming about predicting the future. And that's not necessarily what I want either. So it'll do for now, but that's kind of the concept.
What about Brone?
So Brone is about being sad. So the idea is that when... and again, a lot of this stuff, it's probably the difference with Fizzrock as well. The stuff should kind of target the hero to some degree, because they're just the embodiment of the hero. So when Brone or another friendly Mokon is bounced, their hero may place 1 to 3 hits on their own hit gauge.
Okay.
So they can kind of feel their sadness. And that, an obvious thing would be to get yourself out of trouble without giving points to your opponent. If you were, imagine it's towards the end of the round, last action, your opponent bounces Brone or another Mokon, that you say, oh, I'll take 3 hits of my own. Bump, you're bounced out of the arena. And
so you're giving the player 3 points instead of like a potential 6. And then if we get you out of the punching zone. I think that one might be pretty powerful.
I think so. It may be that you just limit it to 1 or 2, maybe 2 to get you out. I think it'd be really powerful in a multiplayer game because it'll get you off the board and then you can come back in from wherever you want. But the idea is that you're kind of leaving with the character because they're trying to figure out how do you express that kind of the feeling of sadness.
Cool. Who's next?
Tishnok, the Compassionate. Oh, hang on. I played with Tishnok last time. That's weird. During a move action, they may also move 1 to 2 hits from an adjacent rival character to their hit gauge.
Yeah. I think you did.
So what one did I not do? So we did the Muck Minine, which was reveal your combo cards. So I played with that one. You played with D-Muck. You played with Crusta. I played with Ladron. Didn't I?
You played with Ladron. I don't know if you used Minine.
No, I didn't actually, because it was going to be harder to do. Yeah, sorry, that's it. I thought I'd played with that one. Fair enough. Okay. Minine is the interesting one, which will probably be kind of hard to do here.
Okay. So what is it?
So it's about. This is probably one of my favorite ones, right? That captures the feeling of it. So it's Minine the Trusting. So when Minine activates within range of their hero, you may reveal your combo cards to your opponents. If at least one other rival hero also reveals their combo cards, then all players who reveal their combo cards may each draw a combo card. So there's kind of like a strength in the trust aspect. Like you have to kind of trust. You have to start with trusting. That's the kind of essence of it. And
you make the first move.
And if the person reciprocates, you draw a combo card. So it could be remove a hit or something. Actually, might be an interesting one.
Potentially. I mean, I'd say leave it as is for now, just to see how it works if you do get to draw the extra combo card. Obviously, so you wouldn't be able to use that if I had no combo cards in my hand. So
Yes.
that would be
so I
a
think
way of
that,
limiting it.
yeah. It could also be the top of the deck. Something like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that one. And then last but not least,
Trishok. So I'm going to change that to a K in the spelling to get the sound better. The Tired. So this one I'm not quite, I think could be really powerful. A friendly hero within range of Trishok. Oh, it's because you have to be aware of Trishok because it's not triggering on Trishok's activation. A friendly hero within range of Trishok may ignore the move and move target effects of any blast or strike combo cards that target them.
Okay.
So that could be one you play yourself or one that is played against you. And so I'm trying to capture that idea of, again, what's the negative and the positive of being tired? Like, how might it help you? And how might it kind of slow you down? Now, the thing is, it's optional. So it might be must ignore. But we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
I think May is too flexible, I think.
Yeah. I think you've got to do the must, I think. All right. So I beat you last week. A rare occurrence, but it does give you the advantage. So let's put some stuff on the board. Also, Ken has mentioned that Hollywood is developing a live-action Uno movie.
Tragic.
Can't think why they would. There we go. But I can't even think about what kind of theming you'd get on it.
Is it like somehow it's about getting down to just one? I don't know.
That's already been made. It's called Highlander.
Yeah, that's true.
Go there for that one.
I'll do my sneaky corridor thing over here. We watched Ted Lasso again, so some of my family watched it for the first time, and it's so good. I rarely watch something twice, but that was a joy to watch a second time.
Cool. Oh, apparently, Marcy Kelly has penned a screenplay for this action heist comedy set in the underground hip-hop world of Atlanta because nothing says Uno, the card game, more than the delightful works of Atlanta's hip-hop scene. I was going to say, I was trying to remember, like, who's from Atlanta? Like Outkast. Yeah, if it's an all Outkast soundtrack, I'll be very happy. And we'll go there. I'm going to go there. Yeah, just set them up around the middle, see how it goes.
Okay. Shuffle.
And draw 3. All right, that's what we've got to work with.
So my brain is already thinking about that combo card one. Sorry.
The Brone one? Oh, no, not the Brone one. The Fizzrock one. So during the move.
Mining.
Oh, Mining's one.
Yeah. I think I'd limit it to reveal one combo card.
Okay.
And maybe remove a hit, I think might be better.
Okay.
But either way, I think limiting it to revealing one combo card and then asking the other to reveal one combo. Because if I have one card in my hand and I reveal my hand, are you going to reveal all 3? Probably not. But you might be more inclined if it's one at your end.
Yeah. All right. Let's show Begin.
Okay, let's go. You can go first.
How very kind. All right, I will activate Fizzrock for a move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will look at the top 2 cards of my deck. All right, let's just make sure I do this without screwing it up. Okay. Okay. So then it has to go back in the right order. Yeah, this is one of those ones that are really easy to do in real life and very fiddly to do on the Tabletopia.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Done.
Okay, just sorry, because I'm in my development brain at the moment as well. So I'm going to try this. So I'm going to activate Mini. To do a move, I'm going to reveal that. You can choose to reveal one. If you do, you get to draw a combo card. Well, sorry, actually, following the rule, which I think is immediately wrong. Like, I think it should be one card rather than all cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, there you go. I also have a weave, so there you go.
So, according to the rule, we get to draw a combo card.
Yep.
If that isn't too powerful. Okay. And then they're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 that way.
Cool. All right. I will activate Brone, who's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up the middle. Back over to you.
Sorry, I'm mixing up my. No, that was right. So Trishak is I get to ignore stuff. I'll activate them.
So that's basically that's just knocking out any extra movement effects from combo cards.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's you good. Surprise. I shall move 2, 3. I'll stay there.
Okay. I'll activate my hero and strategize. I will put that. Oh, that was dumb. Dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That is done.
That is it. So let's do a refresh. And it's back over to you. Oh, well, actually.
Yeah, so we draw 2 cards. Now we've got 2 too many. Eek!
I'm going to get rid of a barge.
A leaping strike.
I'm going to get rid of a throwing strike.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one.
Okay, so I know at least you still got a weave in your hand.
Mm-hmm. I've totally lost track. I wasn't paying attention. You got a weave as well, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think.
You want to go first or you want to go second?
I will go. You can go first.
Okay. Well then, let's kick off with my hero. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll combo that into a
Hang on.
strike.
I think you should be there. When you were directly behind.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sorry, I screwed up. Okay.
You got a blast.
That changes that.
Oh no, actually, no. Just go to there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'll do a strike, which will hit you for 3. Combo that into a weave. 1, 2, 3, 4, running back. And I'll stop there.
Okay.
It says Res Arcana is on Board Game Arena now. Is that the one that is basically Race for the Galaxy but fantasy? Am I just making that up in my head?
I will activate my hero. Kind of working this out on the fly. So is that Brone there?
Yep.
Yeah, I've. Sorry. Right. Nope.
All right, what are you trying to do?
Put the tokens on the right character.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna blast. Then I will. What do we want to do? Probably the best way to do that is to weave.
Oh, right, it plays quite differently.
I will. I'm kind of wasting all my cards. I'll focus blast through Agla or through Brone to hit your hero for 3.
Okay, so that's 3 on me.
Sorry. No, I'm hitting. Yeah, I am doing that.
You're hitting my hero by shooting through Brone.
Yeah. That's 3. And then my hero will sprint. One, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then direct strike your hero for 4.
Okay, so that'll be enough to knock my hero out. So they come back, and you get 6 points.
And I use up a bunch of cards to that.
You did. Okay.
Sorry, I was concentrating there, but I know Matt Dunson is a big fan of Res Arcana.
Oh, okay. We shall be seeing him. His stream kicks off at 4 o'clock today, of course. All right, that's you done then.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. What am I going to do here?
I forgot Bruin hadn't activated.
Well, let's strike you for 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you down to just 1 hit remaining, I think. And then I will do a leap. So it lets me move, ignoring grappling and obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. And combo that into a direct blast to hit Minine for 3. Excuse me.
Nice.
Like, I don't think there's any point me wasting a 4-hit thing on you when you only need 1 to get KO.
Absolutely not.
All right, so I'm down to 0 cards as well.
Okay.
It's back over to you.
Well, I think Churchill is just going to blast 2, which will take out Bruin. So that's
Hang on. Who's activating?
Churchill.
Oh, sorry. I got that screwed up. So I hit.
Oh, you hit them for 4. Sorry.
No. I only hit them for 3, but I put them on the wrong one because the colors were different. Mm-hmm. So I hit Tershok for 3. Minine is
bounced.
All good. And Brone is now bounced out of the arena for another 4 points for you.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. So I will do a move for Fizzrock.
Mm-hmm.
I will check out the top 2 cards of your deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that one goes back
what
first.
You doing?
Hi. Where's it going? Go on.
So the reason I have 2 is to make it different from strategize.
Yeah.
Which I know is a different thing. But I don't know if looking at 2 is too powerful or not.
But I mean, it's only a look. It's not a
you
get to take it if you want to, and then or throw it to the bottom or top of the pile. I'm just going to move them in around. Actually, I was there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into the corner.
They obviously have there's obviously a strike coming.
We shall see. And that'll be it. So you've got your last one, which is Minine.
1, 2, 3. I just want to be a little bit out of range.
Okay. End of the round.
To reset.
So the only one I've got is Minine. And it's back over to you.
Am I within? I am directly within 4. Crap. Okay. I'm going to activate Minine.
Okay, so that goes.
Now, can I trigger their effect if you're not in the board?
Well, text-wise, it says within range of their hero, you may reveal your combo cards.
Mm-hmm.
At least one other rival does. I mean, can do. It doesn't say that my hero has to be on there, so I think it's...
I know, but I can't think they should. But anyway. So I'm going to reveal a Grapple Blast.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew that was coming. I will reveal this Focused Blast.
Okay. I haven't seen it yet.
Hmm?
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
No.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so then we get to draw.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's dumb. I think my hero is going to die anyway. So, where was I? I was there. There, I think. I was just with it outside of blast range.
Yeah, just outside. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back to there.
Okay. Is this my turn? Yes, it is.
I should have activated my hero first.
Well, I am going to bring in Brone.
Ping.
The ultimate indignity. Just getting blasted from a distance by Brone.
I know.
By a sad boy. Sad, soft child. So that gets me up to 6. And I will stop there.
Okay.
Edie, have you been hiding down there all this time? Apparently so.
I will activate Minine.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Trishuk. 1, 2.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'll bring my hero back in.
So you get to draw an extra card.
I get to draw an extra card, yeah. Okay. And let's bring them in here. We will have them move 1, 2, 3, 4. Back over to you.
Cool. Just thinking, actually, if anyone who is watching is interested, our virtual tour is about to go live. We've been working on it in the background, and I will share a link because it's more like we're doing loads of last minute checking for wording and stuff like that. So it's still being revised, but here is the link. I'll put that in.
Tell your favorite local stores, and we will play stuff with them.
Yeah, I am actually going to put it on as a banner.
Ken recommends playing Firewatch if you're liking chill games, by the way. You play Firewatch?
Yes. No, that was on my list. I kind of like the indie games.
It's super indie.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh, sorry, that was meant to be a banner. How do I edit that? Edit. Scroll across the bottom. Save. Show. And you could be doing this with us in your store.
You could be playing broken version of Prisma Arena.
Yeah, you could be helping us with our work.
Unpaid. Oh yeah. All right.
Okay. So they came in. You drew. Okay. So the last person I have left to activate
your
is
hero remaining, and that's it.
Okay. I will. Activate. Sorry.
There you go. It's also there. So thank you for putting that, Ken.
I didn't. Where did Ken put it?
He's put a clickable link in the chat. So.
Oh, I was trying not to do that.
Why not?
Does that not stay on Twitch? It was more just for people who are watching it now to
it will pop up, but it goes away after 2 weeks for us. So
okay.
We'll still be doing the tour then, I am sure.
Okay, that's it done.
All right. So you're done there? Okay,
yeah.
So it's reset and it.
So
it's going to rewind. This
yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
I forgot about that. Well, it's fine because they're going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can use their ability.
You can't target me. You can target your own hero.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother using it. Not at this point. All right, reset. Draw. God, I've got so many cards now. Okay, let's think about this. I have to get rid of a couple of cards. So there's one for you there. And there's another one for you there. Hope you enjoy them.
Thank you.
I get that. The question is, do I want to go first? All right, Tershok has got hits aplenty on them. Rory, you can go first.
Okay.
That might be a mistake. But we'll see. Have a fun meeting, Ken. Enjoy.
Look, Ken.
Try and be back. Play slowly. It's all right. Rory's here. Of course we can play slowly.
How nice. How kind.
Super kind.
Sorry, I've got one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you got to get rid of another card, man. Throw it away.
Wait. That kind of messes things up. I will actually not activate my hero. Sorry, I'll activate minion.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3. Over to you.
I honestly thought you were going to go a bit more aggressive there.
Mm-hmm. I would have if I had that extra card.
Well, not today. Okay, what can we do here? Okay, I will activate Fizrock.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do a move. Combo that into a focused blast.
Which character you're targeting?
I'm trying to work out who'd be better. Honestly, I don't think it matters that much. Okay, so yeah, I will target Tershok, so it'll even the points up a little bit.
Okay.
So it gets us to me to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they let me pick them freaking tokens up?
Yeah. Hang on, I have them.
I got one of them.
There you go.
Thank you, so kind. And then I shall weave all the way up to you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's hit you with a forceful strike. So that just does 2 damage on your hero.
Okay.
Like so. And that is me done. Back over to you.
Tershok, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We'll just come in. Oh. And blast for 2.
Okay, so that's 2 hits on Fizrock.
Yeah.
1
here
and
2.
2. Got it.
Really got to get a mouse. Using the keyboard is not
I
doing
have a spare. Actually, I have a spare mouse if you want to.
No,
like
I have one.
Mouse.
I'm so used to just grabbing my laptop and moving around, I forget to bring the mouse with me. Okay, that's
sure you don't want like a nice flashy mouse that glows in the dark and stuff. You could be a real gamer.
Yeah, could be. Over to you.
That was it. Just hit it. How rude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will activate Roan. 1, 2, 3, 4, straight on the front, and back over to you.
I will activate. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and Dual Strike on Fizrock.
How are you activating Minin?
Was that my
Because you went first, and you've activated. You should have activated 2 by now. Because all I've got left is my hero. So all you should have left is your hero.
So it was there then. 3, 4. Sorry, I am not with it today.
That's fine.
I thought tertiary. Yeah. You sure you let me go first?
Yeah. I was deliberating over it, going, "Oh, I could do this, I could do that," but no. Yeah, you went first.
Okay. So I have to activate my hero then.
Yes.
Well, then I will punch. Look for 2.
No.
So 4.
Takes them off the board. So notice the pictures that they're recolored is confusing the heck out of me.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same.
Let's get you up to 14. Okay, nicely done.
And then I will. I will weave.
Uh-huh.
To there. So not exciting.
Hey, it keeps you safe.
Yeah. I know it's not my normal playstyle.
All right, then. With that in mind, I've got my hero, who is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, why not? Diving Blast leaps to there and hits your hero for another 2.
Okay.
All right, so you're now on 4.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of the round. All right, so ready up.
How are you feeling about the abilities so far?
The abilities, I mean, I've not used Brone's one because when Brone was knocked off the board, I was off the board, so I couldn't do that. But I still think
you still can. You still can.
Oh, really? Okay. Then I probably would have used it.
Okay.
But
I mean, at the moment, there's nothing to stop you from putting them on.
Nah, it's all good. I'm cool.
If you want, put them on now.
No. I got plans. I do like Fizzrock's ability. That preview sort of thing. The prying for information is pretty cool. What about your side of the board? The revealing thing?
I think that one's interesting. Church Shock, it just hasn't triggered because you haven't done anything to move me yet. And there was a case where it would have been handy for me, but I wasn't able to pull off the combo.
Mm-hmm.
So the score's still the same, Ken.
No. You got an extra 4 points. You're up by 4. Remember, you knocked Fizzrock off of the board last round. All right, so here we go.
I'm assuming you're going to go first. Oh, hang on. We need to draw.
I already did. So, yeah, you grab yours. got like 7 billion cards, so I've kind of got to cover my butt, really. But you're going to chase me down and kill me anyway, I'm pretty sure, because you've got 7 million cards. Okay, I will just do I'll just do a straight blast on you with my hero. I think I think this is the last round, so I will blast your hero, taking them off, which gets me to 16, because that's also going to give you another card. But even if I'd run away, you've got 4 cards in your hand, so that's going to be plenty to chase me down.
Is that it?
That's it. Sad face for Michael. Yeah, my plan is boned. Sad plans.
I will activate Menine. No, not Menine. Trisha.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Forceful strike for 2. And I'm going to move you.
Set me up.
1 that way, yeah.
Okay. So we have 2 damage. 1, 2.
Oh, hang on. No. I'm going to 3 that way. Sorry.
Are you sure now?
I think so. I don't. Either way, I had it wrong. All right.
Okay. What do we got in hand? We got these. What have you done?
No, I am going to leave you there. Sorry.
Okay, let's think about this. How can I save my butt? Okay, I'm gonna try this. Let's see how it goes. I will activate the Sad Brone. Move central channel like so. And we'll combo that into a direct strike on Menine for 3. Like so.
Okay.
Ain't could be enough, but satisfaction of hitting you at least once is okay.
So I think I will. Menine will strike.
So that is 2 on Brone.
Yeah. Um, and then barge.
Okay. So you get to move 1 to 2, ignoring grappling. You can move my character 1 if you wish.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Over to you.
Right, so that was your second activation. Oh, I should flip this because I, of course, have used it. Hey, Jos, have a good rest of your birthday, man. Have a lovely one.
Have a great day. Hope you have some cake. Hope you get to have your cake and eat it too.
1, 2, 3, 4. Super simple, just straight up the middle.
Okay. Anything you can do to help?
Nope, this party's over.
It totally is. So I'm gonna come in, blast Brone for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get to draw a card coming in actually.
You do get to draw a card as well, yeah.
And then I will let's see. I'll weave. 1, 2, 3. And then I will direct blast for 4.
I knew it was coming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you need more cards, apparently.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go. It felt like there was a lot more cards being drawn and played than a standard game. I kind of like that because it allowed us to pull off some bigger, more impressive moves. I made a huge mistake. I realized, yes, I should have just taken 3 hits on my hero. You still probably would have won.
Yeah.
But it would have been slightly less misery-inducing on my side.
I still would have won, I think.
Yeah. You would have got to 21.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. I mean, the good thing about Menin is you have to be willing to expose something.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know whether you should have to expose a shoot, a blast or strike card.
Uh-huh.
But then again, even if I reveal, actually, not necessarily, because my thinking was, I was trying both things. If I reveal just an average card like a weave, would you do I figured you'd do the same, but I didn't really care because I just wanted to draw a card.
Yeah.
But if there was a case where it wasn't necessarily in your interest to reveal a card, I reveal a blast, which I knew wasn't useful to me.
Yeah.
But it would, so I wasn't going to play it. But it was information for you, and I thought that might be more enticing for you then, because you got some useful information that you might then reveal a card, which will enable me to draw one. So I think there's an interesting element of thought that goes into it. The question is whether getting drawing a combo card kind of makes sense because it keeps it within the scope of it's all about combo cards, rather than saying reduce hits.
I think keeping it as a combo card is entirely okay because it gets to that point. Like there were a couple of turns, I think for both of us, where we both had over the hand limit at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Like the first round, definitely, I had to get rid of 2 cards because I just didn't have the opportunity to use them because I just had a whole bunch of strikes and blasts, which I, of course, couldn't combo off of. But I think that's entirely okay because then, even if I got 6 cards in my hand, I can only start that next round with 4. So I have to make some difficult decisions as to which ones to get rid of. To be honest, I would have killed for more move cards in my hand just so I could have done a little bit more, but they just didn't fall for me this time. But yeah, that's okay. That's how the game goes sometimes.
So, and you said you found Fistrock really helpful, and it's more, I'm guessing, to look at what I was doing.
Yeah. Getting that little preview of the stuff that I know is going to be coming up on the following round, or if I'm like, if I'm ahead of you in the points and your hero comes back in, you get to draw. I immediately have that extra little bit of information of, oh yeah, they've just drawn, a direct strike or a barge or whatever. Now, am I a good enough player to be able to use that information? No. Well, but it makes me feel cleverer, at least.
That's how I feel about it. So it may be an opportunity to like reveal the top card of the deck or something, to help with remembering it.
Yeah. Just having it face up at okay, so it's like, yeah, okay, that's face up now. There you go. Deal with it. Sad face. I think that'd be okay. I think that'd be entirely all right.
So I think it would be just look at, and then I would kind of go just reveal the top card of the combo deck. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But that idea of looking at it, I think, makes sense. I'm trying to think what it can combo with. It can potentially combo with strategize. Because if you don't know about, let me see, it would still give your hero some information, and maybe they don't need to strategize then because they can just get into position. But it doesn't quite combo off anything at the moment, I don't think. So Brown, I think that was just underutilized.
Yeah,
because it's basically,
I should have used it, but I didn't.
Yeah, on both of them, like, because I was bouncing both of your, like, you could, that's the thing of remembering it, because it says when Brown or another friendly Mocon is bounced. So theoretically, when Fistrock got bounced, you could have done it, but that's the issue with, that's the way to do it, actually. No, that doesn't work. I was trying to think when Fistrock activates and another Mocon is off the board, but it kind of should be targeting both of the Mocon.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's the point. So it's when they activate. That's when you put the point on. So it's still at the point of activation of the Mocon. So if it was when Brown activates, if Brown or another Mocon is bounced, but then they wouldn't be bounced when you're activating them.
I mean, I like the I like the idea of you filling up the hit gauge with your own stuff. That's cool. It's just a matter of working out when is the best time for it to occur. And I think, like, I don't think on activation is the right time for it, because they should be sad because they've been hit. That's or because they've been knocked out. That makes sense to me.
Yeah,
whereas it's just wandering around does not make sense to me.
It's kind of like the anti-Farg. So at Farg, you go out and you hit someone else. This is when you actually take hits yourself. So okay, maybe that's.
I think it's all right. I think it's okay.
I actually think it is the opposite wording. The only difference is they may move one space.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, Tear Shark I didn't use.
Because I didn't have anything that did any move effects on you. So I didn't play anything at that time that had any move effects on you.
And I didn't have anything that was forcing me to move. So I'm not sure this is particularly useful as a card.
I think out of the four that we've had today, that's probably the one that I found the weakest is the wrong phrase for it, but it's certainly ineffectual, I guess.
Yeah,
because it's very circumstantial.
So this is kind of the conversations then. How would tiredness, being tired, affect you, and how would it be potentially beneficial during your training?
When I'm tired, I am. Well, let's just okay. How have I been this week? Grumpy. Yeah, Ken says Michael knows nothing about tiredness.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Okay, it's okay. Are we talking about a good tiredness, or are we talking about a bad tiredness? Because they're kind of different vibes, you know.
Well, I tried to figure out if I was trying to see if the emotion can work against you and for you.
Okay, so tiredness on one side turns me into a grumpy monster that nobody should be around. But tiredness after, a good long day's work or something like that, or a good day at a show is it's like a positive feeling. It's like, yeah, okay, I did well today, and now I'm going to have that. I'm going to have that well-deserved rest. I'm going to have that well-deserved sleep, and then you just like click and lights out, brain's gone. So I might actually. So obviously I know nothing about Gaelic. Brone, what's the root word for it?
Is sadness.
But no. What's the root? Like the root Gaelic word?
Bronach.
Bronach. Okay, so
and Tershuk.
Bronach is just it just means sad. Tershuk is the root word. Sorry. Yeah. So it's just like I am tired. You'd say.
So you'd say Tershuk there's a tiredness on me.
Okay, so that to me would be. I don't know. I guess it's how you say it. You know, is this coming across right? I guess.
No.
All right. Well, actually, Ken's put it in there. Lack of energy versus accomplishment. It's like if I'm tired through the day because I've just been in pain, because my body is rebelling against me, that is a very different tiredness to I worked hard today. There's the frustration versus satisfaction. But the word tiredness can mean either of those.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering if there's if the Irish root word sort of veered closer to one of them over the other.
There's probably a different word for like that satisfaction. But Tershuk would definitely be like it's something on you, like literally, because the way you talk about feelings in Irish or Gaelic, it's like it's on you. It's the way it's described.
It's they're weights. It's like stress and holding on.
But even happiness, like to ahasarm, like to sauce there's satisfaction on me. You're saying I'm satisfied, but it's literally it's on me.
Okay, well, I would say then it definitely veers more towards the more down vibe, I guess.
But this is the challenge within the game is you don't want it so that you go, oh crap, I've got Tershuk. Because if that's the case, then they shouldn't be in the game. But it's almost like what lesson can you learn from tiredness?
Yeah.
So how do you learn to work with that emotion? And it suggests that there needs to be two kinds of behavior. That if you do one, you get something. If you do something else, you get something different.
Let's have a look at that card again. Hang on. Friendly hero within range may ignore the move and move target effects on any blast or strike cards that can't target them.
That's in the physical. Like I don't want to do stuff. And that's where. So as we're talking, I'm kind of thinking: is it to do with if the hero does or doesn't like do their full move, or if they do play out all their combos or don't play out all their combos. So being really satisfied if they play all their combos, and if they don't, something happens as a result. If they don't perform a combo, they must discard one, or something like that. But if they do, they get to draw an extra one.
Michael would be like, if you're tired, you're listless, you've got 0 energy, you don't want to do anything. So how about, this might be far too much, but if Tushok is within range of the opposing hero, like an opposing hero or Mokon, they can't play any combo cards. Like, it shuts them down completely. That might be too much. You could just target onto the hero. But just like preventing them from, they could do a basic, like you could run away, but not being able to. Well, if you ran out of range, I could then play a combo card. But if I'm running up to them, I wouldn't, like, I'm standing within range of Tushok, I would not be able to do anything. Aside from a basic.
Yeah, what about playing one combo?
Yeah. That'd be fine. Because you could do, then you could do like a blast or something. You could do like a strike. You could then combo that into a move, run out of range. If you had a, a sprint, for example, and then you could continue comboing off it. But yeah, basically being just within their zone, being anywhere near them, and you just sort of like, oh jeez, like your opponent definitely gets that worn out feeling.
But the challenge is it should only, like, the whole thing about the emotion is what we're trying to capture, and this is the really hard bit of it, is ideally it's your character who's feeling it. So it's like you've come into the arena feeling tired. It's not that you're putting tiredness on the other character. The way standard games would kind of buff and debuff your opponent. As much as possible, we try to make it so that you own the emotion. So
okay,
you gotta use it. So,
with that in mind, then how about if you had it would affect both the friendly hero and the rival hero? Because yawning is contagious. So like your hero wanders in, it's just sort of like that. So you want to keep them away from you as much as possible, but you want to try and push them towards the you want to push them towards the opponent as much as possible as well. Like, I think that could be quite a powerful concept in that it's limiting the opponent. But also, if you're not careful, tiredness can catch up with you. So, if I had the ability to like move other characters around, I could pick them up and throw Tushok at you, and then all of a sudden you're stuck and can only play like one combo card, that sort of thing. Because that way you get the tiredness effect, but it hits you, which is what you're looking for, and it can hit your opponent, which is what I'm looking for, because I'd want it to be able to be used in an aggressive fashion.
So what about hang on, I have to work this through, but my immediate thought that you've said is it building up. That was something like the tiredness builds up over time with you.
Yeah, tiredness is contagious. Yeah.
So what if it's actually every time when Tushok activates, every hero within range takes a hit. Like places one of their hits. So they're basically more likely to get knocked out because they're less tired. So it actually is kind of slowing the game down a little bit. That could be a downside, and then you kind of do an upside to it.
Yeah, that could work. Another thing you could do is put ticks on Tershock as well. So every time Tershock activates, put a hit on them, because that's going to be a positive for you. Because if Tershock does get knocked out later in a later round, it's going to be worth less points. But then that doesn't really have an effect on the hero. Even something like
I think
you don't want any of the AOE effects, do you? Like you don't want like, hey, this effect is always on. You just want something that's will only trigger when activated, sort of thing.
Within the context of the game, they're kind of harder to trigger.
Because if you did have that all-encompassing sort of thing, something super simple would just be any character within range of Tershock loses 1 speed. So you could only move 3 spaces instead of 4 on that first turn.
So Ken is saying something, and I think 2 could connect together. So yeah, I think it's when you. I think the damage needs to go into the hero, because the key thing is that you're centered around the hero. So I think if Tershock is within range, they can put a hit. That might help the hero by getting them out of the arena.
You could sort of like it's the Irish goodbye. It's bouncing when you need to and going to sleep in a corner.
Now, when the hero is bounced, is there something we could do with them? Because we've seen that can be really powerful. So if they're tired, it gets them out of the arena. Can that benefit your opponent in some way, or do you have to discard that many combo cards?
Well, if you're choosing to bounce, you are effectively giving the opponent points. Now it's your
but low amounts of points.
Lower, yeah. But I mean, if I have 5 hits on you and you choose to press S for suicide and jump out.
But we've seen that's actually quite powerful, like that, because the game is done in kind of essentially multiples of like 4 and 6.
Yeah,
like taking away 1 point actually can really screw with the plan. So what if I'm trying to think, so it might be more convoluted, but you can put a hit onto the hero, but they have to discard a combo is too much. But it's that's kind of like the consequence, or you can put 2 hits on the hero, but they must discard a combo card.
2 hits on the hero for a combo card, I think would be a big decision to make. Like, it feels impactful. Definitely better than just sort of, you can lose 1 hit. That's fine. I think out of all the suggestions, that's probably the best one. Again, I'd like to try it before sort of committing and saying, yeah, that's definitely the way you should go. But that goes for all of the characters. I'm just wondering, like, other stuff that you could do. If a hero gets bounced within range of thingy. So I hate it when it goes off like when a hero gets bounced in range of Tershock. you could get a free strategize because you're dreaming.
Like there's something about I really like the idea of the tiredness accumulating. That it's almost like it's okay, and then it's like, oh crap.
Then when Turtok activates, either because I mean the characters are linked with each other, like the hero and the Mokon are linked with each other wherever they are on the board. So at the start of Turshok's turn, place one hit on either Turshok or your hero wherever they are, because they are mentally linked, I guess. Because then you've got like a constant ticking. You can't fight sleep, and the way that we show entropy in the game is by taking hits or losing cards. So you could give the option of every time Turshok activates, either put a hit on Turshok or the hero, or lose a combo card. So it's just sort of like, I mean, I would also maybe suggest making them a little bit stronger then, because you are always going to be doing some sort of damage. Could this be the first Mokon that does 3 damage instead of just 2?
I'm trying not to do it on this set. Next one, possibly.
I love a bit of power creep, you know it.
Yeah, it's so easy, and it's just like, nope. I'll think about it. I think the build up in some way, but if it is building up, it has to be beneficial. Now, it's the thing, we know that putting those extra points on can actually be beneficial on yourself. And
you're taking points off your opponent, which is a positive.
And with the right Prisma power, it's pretty awesome. Because if you can stack up hits that are your kind and then do a transfer and you move them onto your opponent, you've just transferred your tiredness onto the opponent, and they'll count as hits against them. Yeah,
which now we know that would be a cool thing because we've played the game a lot, and we know that later down you can manipulate pretty much everything that's going on the board. I'm going to assume that you're worried that first-time players, or at least sort of like early days players who pick up this one and just go, this is terrible. Why has this character been made?
Yeah.
And you can't put like a DVD in a box of you sort of like saying, don't worry, it's fine. Look at all this cool stuff that you can do.
Yeah. I'll think, but I think it's a good place to start. I think with the hero taking hits. So I'll work around that and see what we can come up with.
That sounds cool. I like it. But no, good game. Enjoyed it as always. I think we did. Yeah, I made some dumb mistakes. We both made some dumb mistakes, but they're the first times we've properly played with them. So
yeah, you know what? Actually, I think one of the worst mistakes you made was to come after me. You know, when you were on your your right hand side. Yeah, and you chased after my hero, and you came down my end of the zone. Like I pulled back because I didn't have good cards.
You know, the silliest mistake that I made was I could have killed your hero on the first turn. Sorry, the second turn, and moved backwards instead of playing the card out. And because I'm that kind of person who will not admit their mistakes when playing a game, I was not going to go, oh, can I just rewind that and straight murder you? So it's like, God damn it, maybe I could have done different. Somewhere in a sliding door style universe, I'm, 22 to 8 points up and everything's fine. Not here, though. Not in this universe. Oh, well, say la vie. Cool. All right, so we're going to be back on Wednesday.
Yes, with Ben Maddox of 5 Games for Doomsday.
That's going to be a talk, yo. We'll see how it goes.
And then Friday, I think Friday, if you're for Prisma Arena again, and we'll mix in some of the other Mocon.
Yeah.
So I'll make some tweaks.
I'm always up for playing it. It's all good.
And then next week we have Stephen Conway
Off of the Spiel. Which will be cool. I've spoken to him for blooming ages.
Yeah, it's been a while. But we always get talking about play and the kind of value of play. So that should be interesting. And then the week after that, we have Debbie, Moynihan, and Rob.
From White Wizard.
From White Wizard, yes. And again, and talking about friendship in the game industry. Which is really interesting because I kind of said, well, if we talk about that, we have to talk about nepotism as well. And that fine line. So
I
think we'll try. I'm not going to say we'll have any answers to it, but I think it's an interesting one. How, because the whole conversation about people getting into the industry and how do you get in, and then at the other end, there's the issue around like intentional or unintentional nepotism. And I know I've fallen foul of it every now and again, where I desperately need help or someone to work on something, and you reach out to people will do it. So I think that'll be an interesting, how do we limit that as well?
Cool. That'll be a good range of topics to cover.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what we're doing tonight. We're doing on the Idle Michael channel, we are doing Aqua's Seasons in Space game. And then tomorrow is the start of Bez's week-long game jam. So I should be taking part in that as well, which will be cool. Good times will be had by all.
I would love to join that. My week is just...
I think you might have a little bit too much going on.
But I have a game brewing. And I want to get it out of my head.
Just write it down. Just write it down quickly and get it. Then you can come back to it later down the line. It'll be cool. Yeah. All right. We are out of here then, folks. Have a lovely weekend, and we will catch up with you.
And we can all talk about One Division next Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe. It's all good. Cool. All right. Yeah. Message me later about it when you've watched it.
I will.
Because you're going to go, what?
I'm just so happy that it's longer. That's all.
All right. We'll see you later on. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Bye, everyone.